Hello everyone, welcome in the 4th episode of the series Nobody's Watching. And today we are in the end because some stuff happened. I was away from the server for a little bit and that happened. We have a lot of cocaine everywhere for some reason. It's just laying on the ground. That's kind of rude, so I decided I'm going to pick this all up and make a nice pile where everyone can access their cocaine pretty easily. My beacon pyramid is gone and there are signs of barrier blocks, so I guess admins are doing stuff. Also, my wither killing place is gone. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff everywhere. It's all white, so I'm just gonna go on this pillar here. I'm gonna make a quick time lapse of removing all that, so let's go. Perfect. We took care of the cocaine. I mean, half of the cocaine. I'm not going to remove the whole thing. When I was removing all that, I got an idea to kind of turn the whole nether and turn the end into like a winter place with like snow and trees and all that. That's a project for another time. Now we are in my forest, and today I'm stuck. Today we're going to remove the forest. Whole 37,000 square meters of forest are going to be removed so we can build the dragon city. So let's just go, because it's gonna take a while. Let's not waste time. Let's go. Let's do the thing now. After the deforestation is done, here on the map we have visible the whole area. Now we have an idea of how big this place is, and here we have those gold blocks all around. Those are going to be the edges of the first layer of the city. I changed, previously it was a double center, now it's a singular center. I'm going to build like a big tower, and there's going to be like my base, like a storage system in my bed, a big tower. So I thought it's going to be better to have like one block space to finish off the tower. This is the whole area, nice and clean, but it's very hilly, mountainy, not flat, and I'm not really sure what to do with all that. I marked out those ends of the circle. It's going to be a circle, big circle, 161 blocks across. That's the center, and I'm not really sure how to do that. Like, there's this hill, this flat. I think I will make the circle rest on one of those hills, and then make like a little hills on the ends, do some terraforming on the ends to get the terrain higher up to line with the circle. And shave down all those mountains there to be on the same, roughly the same height, so they won't stick that much. I mean, I will leave some. No, I removed everything to just kind of work on the thing, and then I'm going to put the forest back in after everything is done. One thing I thought of to do was to remove the whole forest around and make like a custom biome, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, because here we have a little river all around the thing, and I'm out of rockets, and I'm low on rockets. I think that's what I'm gonna do in the next episode, is a good creeper farm. I have a creeper farm, it's not good though. I mean, it's good, but on the server it works really bad, because I mean the server has a lot of problems with performance, and mob spawning it's an issue, because mobs don't really spawn. So we have this river running along here. Here we have another biome, and it kind of continues into like a lake. There's a lake somewhere. Yeah, that's what I mean. The server is a bit laggy and all that. Yeah, I guess we could like connect it like here, because the biome continues this way. So I could make a cut here and make a different biome, like a custom one. Yeah, because here we have like a swamp, and there is like a mountains. I can't see anything, that sucks. Here I have all the stuff I got from the cutting. Not a lot of saplings, because most of the saplings just despawn. I just left them to despawn because I couldn't be bothered to pick up everything. The sleeping plugin that allows one player to skip the whole night is broken, so we couldn't really skip the night. So I had to just run around with my axe, chopping down trees, with a horde of zombies running behind me. I also have this beacon here, and I think I'm going to go all the way down there and do some mining. Yeah, and I think that might be a good time lapse. Let's do the mining piece, because I'm not really sure if I'm going to have enough materials to make the whole wall. So it wasn't a very long mining session, but I found myself something cool. You probably saw it in the time lapse. I have 2 really nice slime chunks, and we already have some friends spawning in here. Little slimy boy. Whoa. Friend. I come awa. Whoa. I come in peace. So probably in the next episode I'm going to turn this into a slime farm. It's kind of an unusual setup, 2 slime chunks on diagonal, but I think I can just fit all that here. Now that we have a lot of stone, I'm going to use that stone and the stone I have up there to make the wall. First wall of the first layer of the city. Without further ado, let's go. You know what? I already done quite a bit, and I think I should go to my creative world to check one thing for a second. So I'm currently standing next to a little sketch of the first layer of the wall of the city, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a little difference between what I've made on the server and what you can see here. Yep, I made the whole wall out of the wrong material. I don't know why, but I made the whole thing out of stone bricks. It was supposed to be stone, and that's why I collected the stone. And that's why I made this sketch behind me, and that's why I made this mining session before to get stone, but I somehow made it out of stone bricks. I have to tear down the whole thing all the way down to the last layer. I don't think having the last layer of stone bricks would make a difference on this. I don't have to put the whole shape into place, but the worst thing is that even though I have a full haze to beacon, it doesn't even reach to the border at all. So just give me a second and I will take care of this real quick. Time-lapse ended quite unexpectedly because I overloaded my PC a little bit. I've marked where the inner circle, the next level of the city, is going to be, which is 32 blocks from each side. Now I'm going to construct the inner circle of the next layer, and then I'm going to fill everything in with dirt. But first I'm going to take down this little hill. I already started making this one a little bit shorter because I kind of went right through a little cut. I also need to do something about this hill here. I'm not sure what to do about this one. I think I'm gonna leave it here because I might use it for something. And I think it's still in my plot. Yeah, it's still in the plot, so I should be able to make something nice in here. Also, I connected a nether portal to the nether ceiling so I can easily access the area. There were some changes on the server. Admins decided to make it more vanilla. Commands like world, I mean, you don't really know what commands were here, but commands don't work. Not the same commands we had before, so traveling now is a bit more vanilla. We still can like go home and back and go to spawn, but we can't really go to other worlds because that, you know, I may or may not have crashed the server a few times by doing some stuff. Yeah. Now we can't travel between worlds using commands because, you know, I may or may not have crashed the server a few times by traveling ridiculously high distances, as well as going beyond all the way to the wall of the world. You know, all those, you know, 330 million billion blocks away. You know, and I made a house there, and I will show you in some time. But now let's take care of this thing, the circle, inner circle, and the grass. Let's go. marked the inner circle, and it's looking okay. And now it's time to do the most boring thing of them all, which is placing all the dirt and waiting for the grass to grow. So let's start. So, after a few hours of building, the first layer is finished. It took quite a bit of time to place all the dirt. To be honest, I got a little dizzy placing all that dirt. It was very repetitive. Just right, left, 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 left. But the thing that took the most time was the grass. Like, oh my god, it took so long for this thing to grow. I couldn't even record it. I don't have enough space on my hard drive to have so much footage at once. So I just, stopped recording after some time because I knew that it's gonna take a long time. So I was AFK, sitting in my little hole, covered up, waiting for the grass to grow. And now it's all done. Everything underneath is lit because there was so many mobs spawning. I couldn't even place the torches. I had few close calls because there was like ton of mobs, skeletons, zombies, witches and creepers and enderman and everything. Yeah, so many mobs here, but for some reason, no mobs in my mob farm. Yeah, the top side is not lit yet. I will light it up at some point. One of the reasons it took so long for everything to grow is that it was not lit up. So every time there was night, the grass wouldn't grow, which I should have predicted, but I didn't. I thought it's not going to take that long. Yeah, it took long. I thought the grass is going to spread from this hill here all the way around, but it was going very slowly. So I just went and placed like little dots of grass around. The first layer is finished. It's looking nice. And now I'm gonna take a break from doing all this. It's very repetitive and quite boring. But now I'm gonna show you something I made some time ago as a community project of sorts. No, it was quite spontaneous, so it's not recorded. So let's head there real quick. And here we are in the spawn, and just over here we can see it. It's not loading. Oh yeah, that sign, exactly that sign, the famous north pathway, the northern pathway. I made a sign that says north. After some time of playing, I realized that I haven't done anything other than building farms, so I put together this sign to make something other than a farm. A little flex, wooden beams with like a sign that says north. It's lit up from the back, so it's glowing at night. Here we have something I made, which is like a little table that lists everyone on this path. This path is long. It's really long. It takes quite a while to get to the end, and it's still not done. And we're going to continue going and going. It's how much we are at. Practically 0, and it's going all the way to 2000, I think, maybe 3000. Yeah, so here we have the list of everyone, of course, our Dragon City, and some other people around. Botnake's house, just over there, and all this. Quite a bit of stuff was added in the spawn. Some farms that I think are lagging the server a little bit, but I don't know. If they would be lagging, they would be probably removed. One person left the server and this space is now empty. It was kind of changed and it belongs to Solar Dust, one of the admins. And here is a little place that says, oh, it's updated. It was only one, the 7-star. Now it's all. Shug the Builder. I mean, that's his nick on the game. Shug the Builder is working on this area. And we can submit ideas. What to make a community place. So, that is all for today. This episode was, I think, a little bit shorter, but mostly because it's practically 90% time lapses. But well, there wasn't anything interesting to show other than time lapses. I mean, time lapses are cool, they're like speed and stuff. So I hope you like this short little video. I mean, I guess it's better than an hour-long episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you want more content, click the bell if you want to be notified, and see you later.